A very, very good evening to all of you, friends. A very good evening to all of you. Friends, the new law, insofar as the criminal justice system is concerned in India, has been passed. That is the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. Now, in the new law, which replaces the Indian Penal Code, the age-old law that was made during the British regime. Under this new law, special emphasis is provided to offenses against women and children. So under the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, the new law in the criminal administration, which has been passed by both the houses of the parliament and has also received the assent of the Honorable President of India. In this new law, special emphasis is provided to offenses against women and children. So, of course, under the Indian Penal Code, there were a number of offenses against women and children. But in this new law, we have seen how the parliament has increased the punishment for those offenses relating to women and children. In this session, in this part 1 of offenses against women and children, I shall be discussing with you some of the most important revelation that the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita has done. The Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita has done. Okay? So a very, very good evening to each and every one of you. A very, very good evening to all of you, friends. So guys, let's begin. But before I start with the session, register yourself for the All India Other Law Entrance Test mock test. We bring to you CLAT mock test. The link is given in the description. CLAT mock between 22nd of January and 28th of January. It is free of cost. So hurry up and register yourself for the CLAT mock test. BYJU'S Exam Prep brings to you unlock your 3-day free trial access to all our courses. Go to the link given in the description box below. Click over there and you get free access for a 3-day free trial to all our courses. It's absolutely free of cost. Just go to the description box below. Only if you like it, you subscribe. Now, those of you, it's a very, very important announcement. Those of you who are planning for other law entrance test like SLAT, that is Symbiosis Law Admission Test, Jamia Millia Islamia, then Maharashtra CET. And if you wish to talk to our counselors or any of the faculty members, the link is given again in the description box below. Please click over there and start your preparation. We are going to help you insofar as any query, any problem that you face insofar as your preparation for SLAT, Jamia or Maharashtra CET is concerned. So guys, the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, the new law, as I was talking about, provides higher penalty insofar as offenses against children and women are concerned. Now, for example, offenses against children. If a victim is below the age of 18, he is considered as a child. So, if a child, who is a child? A child is someone who is below the age of 18 years. So if any kind of offenses are committed against someone who happens to be below the age of 18, then the penalty, the punishment has been increased under the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. For example, for rape, let's take for example rape. The penalty is based on the victim's age. If she is below 12 years, or between 12 and 16 years, or 16 and above. Now, of course, there are certain questions about this particular provision of the law, because under the POSCO, Protection of Child and Sexual Offences Act of 2012, that particular law says that every individual below the age of 18 is a minor. Now here is a segregation: below 12 years, 12 to 16 years, and 16 to 18 years. The new law divides or segregates a child based on her age: 12 years or below 12 years, 12 to 16, and 16 to 18, which can be argued is inconsistent with the Protection of Child from Sexual Offences Act of 2012, which says that all individuals below the age of 18 are minors. Now, of course, this is a very new law, and I'm sure that certain amendments are required in this particular new law that has just been enacted by the Parliament. Certain minor changes will weird away any kind of discrepancies insofar as these laws are concerned. So I'm just giving you those kind of examples. Now, we are today talking about offenses against women, offenses against children. What are those various types of offenses against women? The first category is sexual offenses. Sexual offenses. For example, rape. Sexual intercourse by husband during separation. Sexual intercourse by a person in authority. Sexual intercourse by employing deceitful means. Gang rape. Disclosure of identity of victims in rape and gang rape cases. Printing and publishing any matter relating to court proceeding without permission. Now, a woman who has been subjected to any of these offenses, the punishment has been increased. Rape. Sexual intercourse by a husband during separation, after divorce. Sexual intercourse by a person who has the authority. Suppose somebody is using his authority. Might be a manager of a particular bank, might be a manager of a particular MNC. He's using his authority, his power upon somebody subordinate. Sexual intercourse by employing deceitful means. Gang rape. And if somebody is disclosing the identity of, suppose the name of the victim is published in a newspaper, or if somebody is speaking about the family members, the near and close ones of the victim, their name is being disclosed, that is also an offense. Or you are publishing any information relating to the identity or the court proceeding, what is happening in the court, without the permission of the court. These are some of the most important offenses. These happens to be some of the most important offenses insofar as offenses against women, sexual offenses are concerned. So offenses against women is divided. Sexual offenses, offenses relating to marriage, and then physical use of force against women. These are the three types of offenses against women. First is sexual offenses. Second is offenses against, insofar as marriage is concerned, relating to marriage, dowry, cruelty, right? And the third type of offense is using force against women, which might not be purely sexual. Then you have criminal force and assault against women. Let's see, what are those? Assault by use of criminal force to woman with the intent to outrage her modesty. Sexual harassment. Assault, use of criminal force to woman. Stalking. Outraging the modesty of a woman. If you are using certain words or action which insults a woman, if you are stalking a woman, following a woman, with the intent of harassing her, with the intent to insult her, those are also offenses. You are using some kind of criminal force. So, if you see the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, if you attempt to read the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, of course there are no books as of now on the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. Of course there will be a number of books. It's a very new law, not even 2 months old. So if we read the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, we get to see the intention of the parliament, the intention of the will of the people, that, if anybody commits any kind of offenses against a woman, those would be dealt with higher punishment. Those will be dealt with higher punishment. And that is very, very important. Is that clear? Is that clear to everyone? So, the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. So, if you are preparing for other law entrance examination like CLAT, Maharashtra CET, so you might get questions from the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. There is no doubt about it. You might end up getting certain questions on the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. So you are required to have a brief understanding of the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita so that you can answer those questions in the appropriate manner. Okay? Is that clear, Karthik? Okay. I hope I'm making myself absolutely clear. Then you have offenses relating to marriage. As I said, offenses relating to marriage, dowry death, cohabiting caused by men deceitfully believed to lawfully marriage. So if you are living with a woman and promising that, I will get married to you, you are deceiving someone, you are deceitfully inducing someone that you live with me and someday in future we are going to get married. And if you are doing this deceitfully, marrying again during the lifetime of husband or wife. So if a man gets married and he knows that his first marriage is already there is no divorce, no separation, but he still gets married again, enticing or taking away or detaining with criminal intent a married woman. So if you entice, if you take a married woman by enticing, that is also an offense. Husband or relative of husband of a woman subjecting her to cruelty. So if any in-laws in the husband's family is subjecting a married woman to cruelty, that is also an offense. So we are talking right now about offenses relating to marriage. After marriage, what are those kind of offenses that a woman might face? Now, there are new things, new offenses that are, when the Indian Penal Code was created. Now, everything, with changes in technology, with changes in human mindset. There are new types of offenses that people are committing. And to deal with that, the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita will play a very important and a crucial role. For example, kidnapping, abducting any woman and compelling her to marry. You are kidnapping or abducting some woman and then forcing her to get married to you. That has also been defined as an offense under the new law. So, when you are preparing yourself for CLAT, ALET, SLAT, Maharashtra CET, Jamia Millia, whichever law entrance examination in this year, 2024, examination is taking in 2024, you must have decent idea about the new laws that has been brought into force. And then you have offenses against child. Offenses against child. So if a parent abandons the child who is below 12 years, if the parent is abandoning a child below 12 years of age by any parent, that's an offense. Concealment of birth, of secret disposal of a dead body. Now, if a child dies and you are secretly disposing the body, if you are killing, that means, female foeticide. Generally, it is female foeticide. In a country where we pray to goddesses, women, girl childs are being killed. Sad. So, to prevent all these things, this particular law will play a very important role. Hiring, employing, and engaging a child to commit an offense. You are teaching a child to commit an offense. That itself is a crime under the new law. If you are procuring a child, buying a child, selling a child, kidnapping or abducting a child under 10 years of age with the intent to steal from its parent, from its person, you are abducting a child. You are kidnapping a child under 10 years to steal. That's an offense. Selling child for prostitution, buying child for prostitution has also been demarcated as an offense. So if you see the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, especially those provisions relating to offenses against women and children, you will see that this particular law takes into account this 21st century offenses. 21st century offenses. And what do I mean by 21st century offenses? It simply means that, the kind of crimes people are doing today is different from what kind of crimes people used to do 50 years back, 100 years back. Is that clear? Is that clear to each and every one of you? Any questions, any doubts, any question? Okay? Is that clear, everyone? Now, let's come to the punishment. What are the new punishments? Rape of a woman under 16 years of age. Under 16 years. Below 16 years. Imprisonment not less than 20 years. Minimum is 20 years. Minimum. Which can be extended to life imprisonment. And life imprisonment means imprisonment for the remainder of that person's natural life and not 14 years. The legislature right now is absolutely clear. If a person rapes a woman below the age of 16, minimum 20 years and life imprisonment can be extended to person's natural life. वो 14 साल, 15 साल, 18 साल कुछ नहीं. जब तक आखिरी सांस है, तब तक के लिए punishment, maximum punishment है. Below 16 years. Very, very important. Very, very important. Below 12 years, minimum 20 years, extended to life imprisonment, remainder of his life, or death penalty. Death below 12 years. So below 16 years, there is no death penalty. It's not a death penalty. Life imprisonment to the remainder of that person's natural life. Below 12 years, मैक्सिमम डेथ पेनल्टी हो सकता है, और मिनिमम 20 साल के लिए तो पक्का, 20 साल के लिए तो पक्का. Sexual intercourse by husband during separation. Minimum 2 years, not less than 2 years. Maximum 7 years. Minimum 2 years, maximum 7 years. So if a husband commits an intercourse with his wife during separation, divorce हो गया, there is a divorce, उसके बाद अगर कुछ करते हैं, 2 years minimum, maximum 7 years. तो देखिए, पहले ये सब क्राइम हम लोग सोच नहीं पाते थे, बट टुडे इतना कांड हो रहा है, इतना चीज होते जा रहा है, इतना क्राइम्स बढ़ते जा रहा है. सो द पार्लियामेंट इज कॉन्शियस ऑफ द फैक्ट कैसे कैसे नया नया ऑफेंसेस होता है. Sexual intercourse by a person in authority. Suppose somebody is a bank manager, a person who has an authority. Minimum not less than 5 years, maximum 10 years. But this is for above 18. Above 18. This is above 18. Keep that in your mind. Below 18 होने से अलग लॉ लगेगा. ठीक है. So you have rigorous imprisonment, not less than 5 years, minimum 5 years, which can extend up to 10 years and fine. So see how punishment the parliament has kept in mind कि पहले जो पनिशमेंट था शायद वो उतना सफिशिएंट नहीं था, इनसफिशिएंट था, तो इसलिए पनिशमेंट बढ़ाया गया है. So guys, do not forget, if you are liking this session, do press the like button. If you are liking this session, do press the like button. Karthik, we will have a good amount of sessions in our YouTube as well as in our app. So hurry up and download the BYJU'S exam prep app in your mobile phone from the Google Play, and you can attend many classes. We are conducting numerous classes. Okay, so do keep that in your mind. Okay, chal. Now, sexual intercourse by employing deceitful means. If you are using deceit, cheating, imprisonment which may extend up to 10 years and fine. Maximum 10 years दिया गया है, and it has been left open जज साहब के ऊपर. वो 5 साल भी हो सकता है, 7 साल भी हो सकता है, 9 साल भी हो सकता है, बट मैक्सिमम 10 years. तो किसी जगह मिनिमम पनिशमेंट भी डिफाइन किया गया है, जैसे रेप बिलो 16 years, मिनिमम 20 साल, मिनिमम लाइफ इंप्रिजनमेंट तक हो सकता है, और लाइफ इंप्रिजनमेंट मींस टिल नेचुरल डेथ. बिलो 12 years, मैक्सिमम डेथ पेनल्टी भी, फांसी भी लग सकता है. सो सर्टेन थिंग्स हैव बीन गिवन to the judges to decide based on circumstances, based on certain facts and case. So case to case basis में भी जज लोग डिसाइड करेंगे. गैंग रेप, rigorous imprisonment not less than 20 years, extended up to life imprisonment. That means life imprisonment means remainder of that person's natural life. ये 14 साल, 18 साल, 20 साल, ये सब कुछ नहीं चलेगा, क्योंकि काफी लोग इसका एडवांटेज लेते हैं काफी लोग इसका एडवांटेज लेते हैं रेमिशन का। अब अभी आपने देखा होगा that certain accused in a particular gang rape case, after 14 years they were given that advantage by the government of Gujarat. बिल्किस बानो's केस, राइट। सो आपको देखना पड़ेगा कि कैसे पार्लियामेंट जो है, जो लोग चुन के आते हैं हम लोग से, वो लोग कैसे पनिशमेंट और जो क्राइम आजकल चल रहा है उसको कैसे डील कर रहा है। Then you have gang rape of a woman under the age of 18 years, imprisonment for life, imprisonment for the remainder of that person's natural life, maximum death penalty, gang rape of under 18, below 18, minimum to life imprisonment till that person dies, let that person die in jail, or maximum फांसी, death. So you today see that the punishment, that मैं आपको जस्ट बता रहा हूं कि पनिशमेंट कैसे इंक्रीज किया गया है। डिस्क्लोजर ऑफ आइडेंटिटी ऑफ द विक्टिम इन सर्टेन ऑफेंसेस 2 years। जो पत्रकार, जो इंसान आइडेंटिफाई, देखिए किसी इंसान के साथ किसी गलत चीज हुआ है, उसका नाम तो नहीं बोलना चाहिए, उसका भी लाइफ होता है। एक लड़की का, सपोज मिस ए हैज बीन रेप्ड, नाउ शी हैज अ राइट टू लाइफ। इफ हर नेम, हर आइडेंटिटी इज डिस्क्लोज्ड टू पीपल एट लार्ज, वेयर विल शी गो? व्हाट विल शी डू इन लाइफ? Nobody will take her in job, nobody will want to become friends with her. It's a social taboo, एक सोशल टैबू बन जाएगी वो। तो इसलिए disclosure of identity of a victim in these kind of cases is prohibited, and it is done by a judgment of the Supreme Court initially. सुप्रीम कोर्ट का जजमेंट है, और उसके बाद ही अभी बीएनएस में, भारतीय न्याय संहिता में, इसको एक कानून का रूप दे चुका है अंडर द प्रोविजंस ऑफ भारतीय न्याय संहिता। इज दैट क्लियर? If you are printing or publishing the proceeding in these kind of cases without prior permission of the court, imprisonment 2 years maximum, 10 दिन का भी imprisonment हो सकता है, सिर्फ 2 साल। तो देखिए कि आज जो हम लोग क्रिमिनल लॉ देख रहे हैं, तो ये तो पार्ट 1 है, हम लोग पार्ट 2 और पार्ट 3 होगा, 3 पार्ट में मैंने डिवाइड किया है इस सेशन को। तो आज पार्ट 1 है, इन विच वी डेल्ट विद सम ऑफ दोज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट ऑफेंसेस अगेंस्ट वुमेन रिलेटिंग टू, दीज आर ऑल सेक्सुअल ऑफेंसेस, these are all sexual offenses. Am I clear? Any doubt that you guys have, any kind of doubts that you guys have, आज का सेशन जो है ये पार्ट 1 है, पार्ट 2 और पार्ट 3 आगे आएगा, जहां हम लोग इस चीज के ऊपर और जो ऑफेंसेस है उस चीज के ऊपर हम लोग डील करेंगे। इज दैट क्लियर ऑल ऑफ यू? इज दैट क्लियर टू एवरीवन? Okay, fantastic. So guys, if you are liking this session, do press the like button and share this session with your friends. If you are preparing for CLAT 2025, BYJU'S Exam Prep brings to you a comprehensive course. 380 plus hours of live classes, 300 plus recorded videos, 55 mock tests, 10,000 practice question, 10,000 practice tests, study material, doubt resolution, and the CLAT Ignite magazine. This is all that we will be giving you. Again, a very important announcement. If you are preparing for other law entrance examination, yes, SLAT का open mock अभी live है 22 जनवरी से 28 जनवरी तक, free of cost. Link is given in the description box below. Hurry up, go to the description box right now, register yourself and see how this examination is. कैसे एग्जामिनेशन, कैसे कैसे क्वेश्चंस आते हैं। And in any event, if you want to start your other law entrance examination like SLAT, सिम्बायोसिस लॉ, एडमिशन टेस्ट, महाराष्ट्र सीईटी और जामिया मिलिया इस्लामिया, और आपको किसी भी प्रकार का डाउट है हमसे बात कर सकते हैं और हम लोग आपका डाउट सॉल्व करने के लिए हर समय तैयार है. ठीक है? सो यू वांट टू किक स्टार्ट योर ओलेट प्रिपरेशन, यू वांट टू टॉक टू एनी वन ऑफ अस, you are free to do so. Link is given in the description box below. A very important announcement, CLAT 2025 का प्रिपरेशन जो लोग कर रहे हैं, we bring to you legal and GK booster series on our app every Sunday 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. starting the 7th of January. It has already started. Do not miss even a single session, because every Sunday at 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. we bring to you certain very important session for all of you. Those of you who are preparing for other law entrance examination, you want to take a test series, you want to sit for certain mocks and check how well prepared you are, BYJU'S Exam Prep brings to you the most affordable test series, Law 2024 test series, wherein we will give you 25 CLAT mocks, 15 ALET mocks, and 15 other law entrance examination mocks. So that's very important, those of you who are wanting that. So guys, do subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't by now, because we bring to you in this YouTube channel the most important sessions for your preparation for CLAT. Do follow us on Instagram, like our Facebook page, join our Telegram channel, because a lot of things happens in our Telegram channel also. And do not forget to download the BYJU'S Exam Prep app, because again, we give a lot of free material, free questions, free test every day. So guys, with this we come to the end of this session. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed this session. Hope you understood certain things that were discussed, that is offenses against women. We will come out with part 2 as well as part 3. Stay tuned. Thank you. Bye-bye. All the best.